Hello, hello. Are you ready to create your blog for our exploratory blog assignments in English 121? If so, you want to go to edublogs.org, and that's blogs with an S and .org, not a .com or .edu, and you want to create a username for yourself. So I'm going to try a couple here and see what I can come up with. FRCC student example blog. Let's try that. And try creating a password here. You want to click sign up for free and then I am a student. And from there you want to figure out the human verification system and click the I agree to terms of service button and then continue to create a blog. Now you want to think about your blog title. I'm going to see if I can make mine the same as my blog domain name. Register and create a blog. It'll take a few seconds here to see if someone else has already created this. And what it's going to let you know is the actual URL for your blog. Now this right here is what you need to keep track of to send to me so that I know how we can all find your blog. So it says to make sure to write them down. That is absolutely true. Write down your username, your password, and your blog website address so that we can go ahead and get that available to the rest of your classmates and so that I can find it to grade it. Now let's click on Go to Dashboard. And once we're here, we're going to be able to customize this a little bit. So it says right away, choose your theme. So if we click on FRCC Student Example Blog up here, so in the black navigation bar, there's a little house icon. That's going to take you to your blog's homepage. So here's what it currently looks like. And we're going to be able to change that just by going back up here to the black navigation bar and then finding our blog and going to Dashboard. Once you're at Dashboard, you can choose your theme by clicking on the Choose Your Theme button. And from there, you're going to get dozens of options. You want to look for one that does not say Edublogs Pro Only. The Edublogs Pro Only button means that you would have to pay for that particular theme. So you want to look for one that does not have that. Let's see if we can find one here. Lots of them. Here we go. This one does not say that we would have to pay for it, so I'm going to click on Activate. And we'll go ahead and let that theme take over. And here we are. So that has been chosen. And we can go ahead and do some more editing in here. We've got themes. You can customize it. So when you're customizing, you'll be able to do a number of things as well. And really it's up to you how fancy you get with this, right? So you've got some options where you can create a new title. You can do a number of things. So site identity is where you will click to change your site title. So maybe this should be something related to your research question. What is solitude today is what I am exploring. And you can obviously change this tagline here. From there, you've got some options to select images if you want to choose an image from your computer or something else that you find. And you always want to be sure to click the Save and Publish button. That will make sure that the changes that you've made are saved. So the next important thing that we need to do is go change some very important settings. So I'm going to go back here and go to my dashboard. Once you're back in the dashboard, you want to go to Settings, which is on the navigation column on the left-hand side of your screen. Once you're at Settings, you want to go to General, and we want to make sure when we go down here, let's see, under Settings, we have General, Writing, and then Reading. So let's go ahead and click Reading. While you're in Reading, keep this post option here. It says your latest post is what the front page displays, so please go ahead and leave that way so that I can find your most recent posts. And we want to also leave it as for each article in a feed, show the full text. We don't need tiny summaries for this. We want the entire text. So if you've made any changes here, you want to be sure to click Save Changes down at the bottom. And then we want to, still under settings here on the left, go down to discussion. This one is really important. We want to leave all of these default settings, but we also want to click under other comment settings, this box right here that says users must be registered and logged in to comment. That means that it will just limit it to everyone in our course or other Edublog users. The other thing that you want is, let's see, to email me whenever anyone posts a comment, because you want to keep track of when people are commenting on your blog and then respond to them, read them, engage in a conversation with them. What you do not want to do is have this box here checked. It says before a comment appears, comment must be approved manually. You actually do not want to have that box checked, nor do you want to have the next one checked that says comment author must have a previously approved comment. You want to leave both of those about comments unchecked, otherwise you will have to view and approve every comment before it shows up on your blog. That will make grading extremely difficult, and everyone wants to make sure that I can grade. So once you've done that, you want to scroll way down to the bottom. You can add in avatars, you can put in pictures of yourself, whatever you'd like to do here, but most importantly, click Save Changes. Now that we've got our theme chosen, we've kind of customized the look of our blog, and we've taken care of these very important settings, the next thing you want to do is write a blog post. So in this white bar kind of up here at the top, it says next steps. You can write a blog post. There are other ways to access this as well. There's a posts link over in that navigation column on the left. From there, you would click on Add New. So this looks very much like composing an email. So it says enter title here. I want your titles to be first blog post, second blog post, third blog post. Not terribly creative, but that needs to be somewhere in the title so that I can distinguish between your blog posts. And then once you are down here in this big box, you can just start typing whatever it is you want to say. Remember, there are very specific requirements for this assignment. You need to do some summary and some response, so you really want to pay close attention to the guidelines for these. Each of the 3 different blog posts will have different requirements. You can obviously edit, use bold, italics, whatever. This Add Media button here allows you to integrate pictures. When you're done with that, you can preview it. So there's some publish options over on the right-hand side. You can preview it, you can save a draft, but most importantly, you want to publish this so that it shows up on your website. So once you've clicked publish, you're going to go back to your main page. And again, you can always do that in the black navigation bar at the top of your screen. You'll see the little house icon and the title of your blog. If you click on that, you can actually get a little preview of what this is going to look like. And you can see here is my very first blog post. And let's say you wanted to comment on that. So if you were reading this, and you wanted to leave a comment, there's a section at the bottom to post a comment. So as you're reading your classmates' blogs, you'll be able to comment on them, which is part of your assignment. You want to make sure that you're logged into Edublogs when you do that. So really, that's all you need to know for now. The important thing about Edublogs and about any kind of new technology is that there is a lot of help available for you. If you go back to the Edublogs main page or the black navigation bar up at the top, you will see that there is a help and support link. The help and support link takes you to a variety of user guides, video tutorials, and some other resources here. The videos have everything you might need to know about how Edublogs works. I haven't used it very much myself just for the last couple semesters, so I'm constantly needing to refer to things for additional support. So please take advantage of your resources and get any of the help that you need. And then also remember to check out the guidelines for these blog post assignments. You want to make sure you're following all the directions for both your blog posts and for your comments to your classmates as responses to what they have written. So good luck with this. I'm so excited. As soon as you get your blog address ready to go for your site, you want to email me Not email me. I'm sorry, that's part of your learning activity quiz. So you will already be letting me know. You don't have to email me anything. So erase that. But once you have your address for your blog, it's part of the learning activity quiz. There will be a space for you to copy and paste that web address, and then I will be able to post it to our main class page. That's it for now. If you have questions, let me know.